Our grand final in the Isilandon 2v2 Cup. Soen and LawLiet here in the bottom right. They just came out of a grueling best of 5 against 1-2-0 and Lin, which was one of the most insane games I've seen this year ever. I don't know. It was quite something. It was 53 minutes, I think it was, of pure action, and now they are stepping into the grand final right after. Basically, Infi and TH on the other side, playing Night Elf human combo. They come into this much more refreshed. They finished their semi-final much earlier in the day, which was by no means easy, but it seemed like they just needed a while to figure out Ted and Hai knew, and then they had the right answers, and they got the victories pretty convincingly. Coming into this perhaps now as the favorites. Judging from how these teams won their games, for Infi and TH it seemed sometimes a little bit easy, almost. Once they knew what to do, once their mastermind brains figured it out, the execution followed and the victory was theirs. Farseer, keeper for the Koreans. And Archmage and Keeper for the Chinese. No fast rifle play here this time. There will be a transition into rifles probably, but not too quickly, as it seems.
The town is under siege.
Level 1, aggression. With a Keeper and a Farseer, you can certainly look for quite a few kills early on. Oh, and these peasants here, when they're on their way back, this is going to be a feast potentially for the Koreans. There was one Wisp detonate against the Water Elemental already. Going for the AM right away? That's interesting. This around, not quite yet stuck. The next entangle should ensure the TP at least. So is he going to TP or let him die? I think let him die is the better choice. And he does. One grunt did die for this though, so this wasn't by no means free. Oh wow, super early clarity. Brought by the Orc, of course. Hyper aggressive play early on. Leads to a hero kill and a grunt kill. And I think they're actually basically worth the same in the early. AM's gonna be back in no time. Tier 2 is coming in for Soen. It's quite a bit faster.
A player's forces are under
LawLiet,
attack.
same speed as the human, and Infi as well. Oh, entangle. Looking for the surround, but good counter surround. Ensures that the Farseer gets out of this. Only single Ancient of War, not double AOW. Can the wolf actually not be attacked back here? No, it did. So.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, more grunts are coming. I was like, is he actually going to skip on grunts? But no. More on the way. AM almost level 2 now. That's a big deal. Koreans cannot steal both turtles. That would have been quite insane, so AM gets level 2 and the aura. That helps with everything. Almost doubling the AM's regen. Not quite. Increasing it significantly. And that of the Keeper. Someone coming in again. I like the Wisps though by Infi. Making sure no big valuable units are going to be lost to the entangle. Good last hit game there as well. The Chinese seem to be on point. Momentum, I guess you could say, is with the Koreans having just won their best of 5 mere minutes ago. But Infi and TH, man, they're looking solid. Looking good. So, tier 2 is about to finish. We have it finished for Soen already. Raider Walker with the TC, I imagine. Yep. Or the Night Elf's gonna go for it. So it's gonna be Rifle Caster Rifle Priest, most likely. Oh, no! Double Sanctum. Mass Casters. Huh. And what's Infi gonna play? Dryads? Dryads Casters? That sounds a little weird. Certainly not gonna be a lot of damage. Ring +4. Meh. AM though is pretty close to level 3 already. Really quick progress on him. On the other merchant, it's the Panda. The first time we see him today for LawLiet. Alchemist for Infi, by the way. And that's gonna be an easy hero kill right there. It's a little bit ambitious, is what we call that. The rest of Infi's army is coming in though, and these Huntresses all so damaged already, have to back off. Well, I might even be forced into a TP here soon. TC tried to solo creep, but too much pressure here from the Chinese. And the Koreans will have to fall back. MK second. For him, the ring would actually be pretty nice. Or for the Alk. It really is Dryads and Casters. Human Casters.
Players' forces are under attack.
TC gets to level 2. He needed that. But aggressive creeping, and now with the level 2 water elementals you can creep really well. Wait, is it level 2 aura? Oh, it is. Level 2 aura over elementals.
Town is under siege.
Interesting. Huntress is dealing somewhat noticeable damage towards the main, but not really that much. LawLiet's gonna TP out. What's the item for the TC? Scroll of the Beast? Could actually be really good. It's hard to dispel for Infi and TH. Yes, they're gonna have the priests, but low range, low AoE. Dryads, of course, but they don't have infinite mana either.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hero levels so far for the Koreans, not too impressive. Seems like Infi and TH are getting much more out of this map. Creeping up the middle here quickly. Gonna get 3 of the 4 Gargantuans, as it seems. Double heal pot for the MK, really nice. And that's TP forced.
A player's forces are under
Oh!
attack.
Tried to fight out of there, not quite able to. Using the heal scroll to get the Dryad kill. Was that really worth it? I don't know. Oh, and the Raider flank. Ouchie. It's gonna be 2 Dryads falling. At least one could be saved, but that was expensive. That was really expensive, actually, for Infi. He lost TP, heal scroll, and 2 Dryads. MK is level 3, though. 1 of mana stealing for him. Not bad, not bad. Panda, far from level 3. TC is level 3, however. And here come the end snares. Forcing a fight. Shockwave. No stomp. Really? I don't know about that. Dragon Ace Breath of Fire. Shockwave behind. Oh my god, they need a heal scroll so bad. They need a heal scroll so bad. But they don't have one. Alchemist. Oh, next Shockwave coming in. Decent damage. Breath of Fire as well. Oh my god, somehow these units are surviving. I don't know how. Panda in trouble. Stormbolt. Clap. Dead. I think that was level 2 Stormbolt. Oh my god. Infi and TH so close to losing like all the casters, but not quite. And that was before heal spray. Now they're gonna creep up a little bit more, and this Alchemist is gonna get level 3. Panda, not where he needs to be. Needs to be level 3. Level 4 AM. Level 2 Alch. Catgas pipe. Well, that's one for the shop.
Players' forces are
Is this time for the expansion now? TH certainly has the resources. Could set it up here in the corner if he wants. Red camp for the Koreans as well. Claws of attack. Not really good. TC is getting close to 4. And the panda should be back in a moment. Yeah. About to be back. Double heal scroll now for the Koreans. Triple heal scroll. My goodness. But so many magic immune units. Breakers, dryads. Against those, the panda or the TC, neither of them will do too much. The squishy casters repositioning into the back here. I like that. They are the weak part of this army. Double Engines of War lost. LawLiet can't produce anything right now. The Koreans perhaps baiting them in a little bit deeper, and now the Chinese are all the way in. Panda's gonna die though. I don't think there's any saving him. This could be an easy surround. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Counterattack is the play, but Soin is a little bit slow to actually decide to fully go for it. We're standing in the middle there for a long time. Level 4 MK already. What the hell? The tree is gone. Defensive TP coming in. Double TP, of course. Asking for a shockwave. Woo. But next to the shop, basically perfect position. But there's no heal scroll. It's 0 heal scrolls versus 3. Level 4 TC. Call to arms being used as well. Heal spray though. The heal spray is helping out a lot. Nice entangle. To prevent that heal spray, to cancel it. Next heal scroll coming in, but the Koreans, man, they're chewing through these heal scrolls real fast. Oh, that was a good combo. Chain lightning and wave. Getting rid of these militia quickly, but again, the breakers and dryads are not dying. They are not dying at all. But the TC is entangle, focus, he's dead, and that's GG. 1-0 for Infi and TH. That game just suddenly spiraled completely out of hand. I guess it was that botched attack on the left side when the panda died, and they were so close to so many kills but didn't quite get him. Yeah, but this Farseer TC play, just go magic immune. Just breaker dryads. Seems to be pretty good against that. And one of the biggest strengths, seemingly, in the previous games was the TC first play by Soin. That was very doable against the Undead Orc combo from 1-0 and Lin. But can you play that against a Night Elf? Can you play that against a potential Demon Hunter? Much harder to make that work. But that was really convincing showing here in the first map. Chinese take the lead, but only a 1-0 so far in this best of 5. Map 2 will be Nullwood. Yeah, the Farseer's impact, I didn't feel at all, to be honest. Like, he wasn't even good in the early game. What did he do? Barely anything. All right, another short break here before we continue. Not like an actual break, but it's gonna take a moment here before the game begins. Will there be 1v1 games today as well? Nope. Today is only 2v2. We're going to be back with 1v1 tomorrow for the Penguin Sky Cup. 1 p.m. CEST. Infi and TH spawning in the red here on the top. Right hand side we have Solin and LawLiet. Is it time for the TC now? What is the fountain? Fountain is health. There we go. It's time for the TC. Alright, this is what I wanted to see. TC first has been very successful for Solin and LawLiet so far. It's going to be scouted very early though. Is he going to go Demon Hunter? Is he going to go Demon Hunter? Probably not. Keeper. Keeper of the Grove to start things. Archmage, Keeper, and there we go. TC. The hard carry of these 2v2s. Though, earlier in the last game between LawLiet, Solin, 1-0 and Lin, it was actually the Keeper doing a lot of work in the super late game. And the Chins, of course. So, expansion would be kind of weird to take. I guess this one is pretty feasible. Gonna be starting off with a Merc Camp creep. And the Keeper aggressive right away. I can only imagine this is gonna be Entangle first. TC and Keeper creeping together. Now, the Shadow Priest purchase here is really nice to have 2 dispels against the early entangles. But they are sharing experience here, of course. Oh, losing the Ancient of War would hurt a lot. But the TC can tank this camp pretty effectively. Oh, Jesus. TC gets the camp. It is actually solo experience. There will be level 2 for him right away. The Keepers dancing with each other. What's going on here? That was a little bit weird. All Wisps just standing around. But the AM, of course, not harassed at all. He is creeping super fast. Very quickly up to almost level 3 already. Need 2 more green camps, and then he's there. More like 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
Time for the Berserker pickup, I guess. Yeah. Oh, TP is a way to save the Berserker. Whoa! That's an expensive TP. Especially in 2v2, you always need those TPs. Dude, but TH is racing across this map. Taking out the middle right now. And hoping for the big aura. True Shot or Devotion. Everything else pales in comparison. Robe is a really good item, but not even close to the auras. The nice thing here for Soin is he can creep these camps, even with poison, take damage, and then heal up with the fountain. 2 Koreans now coming together to look for some sort of kills. Could have forced a TP on the AM pretty easily there with Entangle Stomp. Oh, but the TC, actually, he's the one forced into a TP. Way too much damage. Infi and TH drive him back. 1 Headhunter versus 1 Berserker. And another TP forced. Great blocks right there by TH. The Wisps were ready as well to go for the mass detonate if required, but wasn't even required.
Players' forces are under attack.
Defensive AP against run-bys already. And one more creeping. This AM racing to level 4. Level 2 on the Keeper. And with 1 Wisp here already, wouldn't be too surprised to see a Tree of Life coming up soon. TC needs level 3. Needs level 3 and an invul. Very badly. Gets the level 3 here. Level 2 for the Keeper for LawLiet. Not teching a Soin. Not at all. Whoa. Wait. Peons? Towers. Are they actually towering? Might be. But it's not like TH and Infi were so greedy. With the expansion, I guess that is the greed. AP is coming, Shop coming, Moonwell coming, and plenty more Wisps. Alright, here comes the contain. TH still healing up at the fountain after the creep camp. He's very close to level 4. And they're actually making towers. Alright. This is basically all in. Oh. Bit of a mistake there by Infi, exposing himself to that easy entangle surround. Where's he gonna position? Next to the towers. The 1 tower will definitely be getting cancelled. The second one should also be an easy cancel, but there is 1 AP finished now in the back. Tower is cancelled, however. MK comes in with clap level 1 is okay, but of course not that strong. Mass Wisp detonates absolutely everywhere. Who has the upper hand here? Hard to say right now. No mana pots, of course, from this shop. Only clarities, with the orc only being tier 1. Footies are about to die, basically all of them. But Infi and TH, they're pushing this back, or are they? Or are they? Huntresses keep on falling for Infi there as well with the Entangle and AP combo. Quite a bit of damage from this. But they hold. They hold!
The town is under siege.
And push back the Koreans for now.
Players' forces
Oh, this could be Hiroko on the Keeper. Trying to anti-surround him, but he's stuck. He's gone. Keeper's gonna die. Heal Store coming in, healing up the army. And the AP is not gone yet. Could be repaired by the peons, right? Peons repair the AP. No, AP will be lost. Can you even repair allies' buildings? I don't even know. So, Infi and TH have held off against the first wave of attack, but there's going to be more coming in. More and more production. But also more production now with this expansion. Keeper level 3. TC close to level 4. Wait, do we have 2 APs up here? Infi's Keeper is more than halfway back. It seems like they have no idea about this expansion, do they? Could have been pretty easily scouted by now with just a Wisp. Oh, the altar! I don't think he's going to be finishing the Keeper. Nope. Nope, absolutely not. Too much damage. Keeper prevented. Speed scroll. Repositioning. MK, good position for a clap. Oh, that was a nice one. But also good stomp from the TC. That TC now on level 4 is pretty strong. So is the Keeper, by the way. Since there is no Dispel on these priests, still, because he's just mass-producing units. Oh, TC Stomp. Oh, nice slow. Very important slow. Otherwise, this TC would have hit a big 4-man Stomp or something. Supply for LawLiet, Soin only 40. But it's especially Infi who's struggling here. 42 supply for him, but no hero. Keeper still out of this game. But the TC can't really stand his ground too well. He's too low all the time. And then he's getting slowed. And once again, Infi and TH are pushing back the enemies. Another clap. That's more kills. That's at the very least 2 headhunter kills. Even more. Ouch! Ouch! Oh my god, that's so bad. Oh, wow. Soin drops to 28 supply. And this campaign is now for certain over.
A player's forces are under attack.
Glaives for LawLiet. But they seem to be a little too late. And now, the shoe is on the other foot. It's the Chinese pushing towards Soin's base. Especially those burrows could be taken out pretty easily. Going for the barracks first, though. And the Koreans are looking for the counterattack. Glaives do have good damage against these buildings. Won't take long to take out the APs. Oh, nice uproot.
Players' forces are under attack.
But from the back, the Chinese are coming in. Infi finally with his Keeper again, collapsing in. He's a little head first running into this engagement, though. Not the best beginning of this trade for him. With detonates coming in. LawLiet completely out of mana on the Keeper. But with the Glaives in the back, as long as they're protected, this is still good damage. However, we do have slow everywhere in the meantime. This is the bigger story, I guess. TH, it's so hard to deal with him now. This army, very one-dimensional. The Headhunters and TC only. A well-rounded caster, tier 2 army for TH looking to be very strong up here. The Night Elf Mirror on the other side. Well, not exactly Mirror, because the Sorceresses were helping out. TPing over now to his ally. I thought it was to his ally. But no. LawLiet goes back to the main to make use of the Moonwells. But that means Soin is still stuck here by himself. Losing more and more Headhunters. And the TC can't afford to lose the TC. He is out of range of the MK. Oh, so close though. Wait, he's just gonna die. He's just dying to the right clicks. That's level 5 on the AM, actually. And all the Headhunters are trapped. They're all dying. GG. And the 2-0 for Infi and TH. Damn, they're looking strong. They are looking really, really strong. Can we call that a cheese? This push strat? Kind of. It was kind of a cheese, right? But Infi and TH there hold on so well. And then leverage the expansion into more and more production. And ultimately that tier 2 human army just can't be beaten by just tier 1. So we move on to map 3, and match point already for the Chinese. It's going to be Centaur Grove again. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing quite a few Outrunner purchases here. First place in this 2v2 cup is $1,400. Second place is $700. And third and fourth also get prize money of $350. So already this prize pool is pretty good for these players here. And Infi and TH now very close to that first place. And can afford a few losses here as well. Centaur Grove. Players are in. We're almost ready to go into our third map. Do the Koreans have another trick up their sleeve? This was the insane map earlier from the semi-final. Is there one more rabbit in the hat? Or have they spent everything already? So far, this grand final is looking, honestly, pretty one-sided. LawLiet and Soen will try to turn it around. I think we have a bug. Maybe. Huh? I don't know. Yeah, interesting how they played the last map completely differently, right? Normally it's TC and then defensive play and creep him up like crazy. Go tier 3, go level 5, and then make use of that strong war stomp. Alright. Issues resolved. LawLiet. The mouse is working again. Alright. TC, yes or no? That's the biggest question here. Does not look like it. We don't have a war mill. This seems to be just a straight up standard normal orc build with either a blade or a farseer. Neither of which heroes is really good in the late game in 2v2. Two Moonwells before Huntresses. Ah, yeah, he's gonna go for the Outrunners. Right. Alright, these Outrunners matter quite a bit, actually. It's going to be an interesting Wisp dance. LawLiet's going to try to get both of them.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh no, he can't. He actually can't. Doesn't have the supply. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Outrunner gets stuck! Aye! That is 200 gold down the drain. But he gets it on the other side. Okay. LawLiet at least gets one. Costs him almost 400 gold though. That is hard to do, by the way. You have to send in the Wisp from this side, and then when you hire the Centaur, aggro can re-trigger, and then they go the other way, and the Centaur gets trapped because he pops out here, I think. So it's not like that's very easy to prevent. But this Centaur also took a lot of damage. This took all the moon juice in here to heal up. Oh, Shadow Hunter first. I kind of like that. With Entangle plus Hex, this is a lot of threat early on. Against, for example, the Keeper of the Grove. Alright, this is at the very least a TP. Could be hero kill. I guess he's gonna let him die. Trying to deny himself. Oh! Actually does get denied. Creeps get the last hit. And if the Keeper sacrifices himself like that to buy space for the AM, then the Chinese are going to be fine with this. TH here, still continuing to creep. That's going to be his level 2. And the Keeper's going to be back in no time. Oh, that's pretty cool. They're pulling out the Watcher Ward guy to have the ward in the middle. There we go. Sees basically everything now in the middle of the map. So pretty dangerous to go up against this SH Keeper combo. So much lockdown. And basically everything dies that gets entangled once. Fully losses aren't the most impactful. Oh, easy entangles around right there. Oh, bit of miscommunication. They were going for different targets right there. Still gonna try, still gonna try, still gonna try. Oh, nice hex. Prevents the entangle. Saves the Shadow Hunter, or his TP in this case, I guess. But the Grunt will be lost. And that is a noticeable loss. Now the Wisps are coming in for the Dispel. Oh, that's another Grunt kill. That's not very good for the Koreans. That's 2 Grunts dying right away. And those hurt a lot more than footies. Blacksmith coming. The transition to rifles will be on the way soon. Infi just mass hunts. Mass hunts. But LawLiet, he triple lore.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. Alright, Kev. We'll see. The spell against the entangle saves the Huntress. This ward goes to the Chinese. AM already pretty close to level 3 over here. And here come the rifles. Tier 2. About to be done. Same for Soen. What's his second hero? We saw Shadow Hunter plus TC combo earlier. Those are the strongest late game Orc heroes. In 2v2. Expansion in the middle of the map. Okay. Alright. No second hero at all for Soen? Really? Does this Watcher Ward see? I don't think so. No. It sees the sentry though. MK second. And Caster's coming in soon. There we go. TC is coming. It was delayed by a decent amount on tier 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
But Mr. Warstorm will be returning. Creeping up here with 3 heroes is not the most efficient way of leveling. Splitting it so many different ways, but it's safe, I guess. Item you only get the Gloves of Haste from this camp? That's ridiculous. It seems to be more of a distraction attack than anything else. But still, 1 lore might be falling. TP coming in, however. Huntress is somehow still alive. But even if the lore falls, there's 2 more lores, so LawLiet should have enough opportunities to produce. Oh, big stomp. The TC's first stomp was a glorious one. The MK in trouble. He's trying to transfer the TP, but he can't because he was getting blocked a little bit. And then the AM got hexed as well. And the TP will have to be used there by TH. But that was a good defense, really solid defense by the Koreans. Infi still in position to attack. But I don't know how they want to hold on to this expansion now. Expansion which hasn't paid off at all yet. And Soen must have seen it now. More Hex, more kills. This Shadowhunter first with a Hex, proving to be really powerful. This is a hard camp over here. Not easy to creep at all. It's only level 1 water elementals as well. Going for the aura instead. Did they not see this? Did the Koreans not see this expansion? Seriously? Ooh, that's a lot of grunts, by the way, for Soen. What else is he doing? Pure grunts. Nothing but grunts, actually. Grunts and Dryads is the play here on map number 3. AM almost 4. Big heal pot on the ground. Uh-oh. You do want to pick that up.
The town is
there we
under
go.
siege.
And now here we go towards the expansion. This could be the game-deciding fight. Actually, the Chinese are giving up this base. Not fighting to defend it. Great timing by the Koreans. This expansion did not return the investment at all. And TH, I think he's not quite strong enough yet. If he gets like 15 more supply of his tier 2 rifle caster mortar army, he's really strong. But that is not yet ready. Very little catch in this army as well for the Chinese. There is Stormbolt, but that's the only thing. And Entangle. I forgot about the Entangle for a moment. That's a lot of hunts for Infi, by the way. Oh, so we're gonna get let this grunt get away?
Are under attack.
These armies are pretty decent at around 50 supply. Oh, but the speed scroll coming in. The Keeper could be in trouble now with a Hex. But there's no Hex, actually. Dryad backstab from LawLiet in the back. Are the rifles strong enough here in numbers to take him out quickly before being overwhelmed? More teams are dying basically instantly. Dryads with two upgrades, by the way. Rifles are dying, Dryads are dying, everything is dying pretty fast here. Entangle, Surround on the Shadowhunter, opens it up for a second, but now closes it again. Stormbolt, no heat scroll for him, and the Shadowhunter is dead. That is the healer of the army. Oh, and the TC to follow. Doesn't even need the Surround for this one. He's good enough controlled just with the Entangle. And that is all Orc heroes dead. And the rifles here in the back, still pretty high in number. This is the most important part of the army. If Infi loses his Huntresses in the front, that's fine. But TH here is remaining strong. Finding more and more kills with his tier 2 rifle caster army. Almost level 3 MK. 4.5 on the AM. And this, I guess, is looking good once again for the Chinese. It's 70 supply for LawLiet though. But 23 only for Soen. How does that LawLiet have so much supply? Well, Dryads are pretty supply heavy, I guess. They're really supply heavy, actually. But rifles are the hard counter Dryads. I think he really should have gone for armor upgrades. It helps the Dryads so much. Block against the Alk. The Stormbolt threatened the kill on him right there, but makes it back to the safety of the Moonwells. Up on the high ground, they're fighting now with the mischance. Is that the right call from Infi and TH? This looks rather risky. MK forced into the big healing. And this is looking like a good fight right here for LawLiet. MK level 3, good against heroes, doesn't do much against Dryads though. Oh, but the Alchemist again is feeling the pain. Dryads are dying rather quick. More and more dying to these volleys. 1-0 on the rifles. With 2-0 it's gonna get even worse. Level 4 Keeper of the Grove took out these grunts easily, and now the Alchemist in trouble. No staff save for him, and the second hero is down for a long time. And they need the defense. They need something here to defend and come in, the Koreans. The production is under threat. The lures could easily be getting cancelled here pretty quickly. And if the keeper dies, this might be the game. But he does survive, just barely. Has to reposition. Out of his base, TP's away from the main. Towards his ally. This basically means this base is gone, doesn't it? Oh! Shadow on roll on the other side. Double surround on Shadow and Grunt. Infi and TH looking insanely strong, man. There's always this one scary timing that the Koreans are going for, but Infi and TH hold on, and then they come back swinging with a vengeance. Expansion now is done again in the middle, and we have more teams. We have again this tier 2 human army, which just can't be dealt with. 2 upgraded again. Keeper almost died to the creeps. It's gonna be 3 versus 1 mining base here soon. I don't know how they can do it. The Koreans had an insane comeback against 1-0 and Lin. Yeah, 1-0 and Lin on this map, but they had more tools, especially much more gold to do that with. Well, 5 AM with level 3 brilliance. So much sustain. And Dryads, man. Yeah, that's always the thing about Dryads. They're really good in the mid game. The 40 supply mark. That's like the Dryad sweet spot. But the longer it goes, the bigger the armies become, the quicker they die, and that's GG. And 3-0 for Infi and TH. No chance for the Koreans in the grand final. And the title goes to the Rogue Warriors from China.